deer or two. You know what I'm saying? You got fucking 2 deers, small family. I mean, you're pretty much good for a year. Family of 2, family of 3, right? Homesteading. So all these little preppers. So the family ain't gonna get them, where the sword gonna get them, whether it's Esau, because all this shit is accounted for. Look how much access you got using Google Earth. What you think this motherfucker can do? All these little goods and shit, barcodes and shit. He know what's in your house. Their fucking serial number, it's tracking devices and all this shit. And then he can, you can only have so amount of some of this shit too. Like you can only have much amount of gas. Like you can't just have gas stayed up in your garage. Now people do, but technically you can't. So Esau, he accounts for certain little shit. So he can send a drone strike out there.
Yeah.
A little small little fucking drone, you see your ass out there homesteading, thinking you gon', you know what I mean? Endure?
Yeah.
Nah, motherfucker.
And we talking about about 2 weeks ago in Bible study. You know what's going on because remember the tissue dude? The dude it was on sanitizer. He went right to his crib in the garage full of sanitizer. $1 million worth of sanitizer in his garage. How y'all even know where he was at? You know what I'm saying? He was going state to state, man, sanitizer and hoarding it, bro. They took all that shit.
Yeah, so whether Esau gets you or whether just random people.
Yeah.
Remember, there was a guy a year or 2 came out, one of them preppers. You know they got preppers and shit. And the prepper said, "Look, we don't have to worry about these people." He said because they gonna come for us.
Yeah.
So the motherfuckers outside, there's different ways that sword gonna get their ass.
All right.
Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because verse 14, 2 Ezra 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
See, it ain't happened like just, it ain't all out pandemonium yet.
Right.
But the scripture said it's drawing nigh. So the shit that you see is getting near. It's like smaller incidents. You'll see some shit like the coyote. The coyote attack dude. Oh, that's a prelude to the wild beasts changing courses. They getting closer and closer. They're like isolated incidents now until all the prophecies just gonna come crashing down. This shit just gonna be one big fucking whirlwind.
Says, verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their bounds.
Hey, Esau, you so-called way, man. Hey, they're cops, all right, the president. They're not going to be able to tell them what to do. Why? Why are they not going to be able to tell them what to do? Because of the lack of bread. All right, the lack of bread, hey, that makes them go crazy. You know? Hey, they're going to start busting in, their neighbor houses, looking for food. All right, at the same time, killing them. And then at the same time, you got, hey, niggas going, hey, y'all about shooting out shots going to put a different spirit out here. All right, to the point, hey, niggas not going to be just looking for food. All right, they gonna be looking for, booty,
Everything.
Yep.
This is sedition from online etymology. It says,
So people are going to get desperate.
Yeah.
People are going to get very desperate. You go in that grocery store, ain't nothing there. You can't go get that gallon of milk for them goddamn cinnamon toast crunch. Nobody love cinnamon toast crunch. Go ahead, bro.
real quick, 2 Ezra 6:22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they ain't just talking about because a storehouse is a place where you put your crops at.
Yeah.
That's a storehouse, but you can apply it to the grocery stores too. But it says suddenly shall those things become unsown. You got the government paying people not to grow vegetables and shit, man. They kicking the Latin tribes out, So suddenly, one day ain't gonna be no food, man. You know? So if you don't know how to like grow shit or have shit on your own or fucking survive, you know, or like the y'all going into living out in the field, man, you fucked. You in the inner city, you got no canned goods and shit like that, man. And you don't know what plants to eat, you gonna be fucked.
Yeah, here you got a yard full of dandelions. You don't even know you can eat them, motherfucker.
Or like it says, what's that? In the 16th chapter, it says it should be one should eat one olive off of something, like something like that, showing you people are gonna be eating off the trees, you know. Because food still grow in random spots, you know. You all kind of. Oh, what was that? Was that you? That's what we like them wild berries over there by the gym. Yeah, as long as a whole patch of wild berries that grow over there, man. Wild raspberries, you know. But the average individual don't even know it's over there, you know. So a lot of people is just they're gonna die. They're gonna, oh, that's poison, you know. Straight up die out here, man.
Yep. Even these logistic companies, like them brothers work with food. You know, they gonna be suddenly found empty too. The shipments ain't coming in. You know, little processing plants and shit.
That was on back I love that's the storehouse from the fields or from the shipping ports. We have the distribution center.
Yeah. Those like the modern day storehouse.
Modern day storehouses,
You know,
bulk of everything. They go from there to the stores. What have you.
which a lot of that shit is trash, but that's what people eat. You know, these people they don't know really nothing about eating out their backyard, anything shit like that, man. Motherfucker think it's strange for you to have chickens.
Yeah.
Got chickens? Yeah.
Alright. What do you think you did?
Go ahead.
It says back in 2nd Ezra 15 and
You had that word insurrection, right?
oh yeah, sedition.
Okay, yeah. And it's funny, America got sedition laws all the way back to like World War I. And one thing about America, when they come up with laws, the motherfuckers don't never go away. So you motherfuckers, you think you gonna uproar, yeah, you gonna do it for a little minute. You don't come and bust you upside your damn head.
Yeah, been bust upside the head before. You know, that's a different kind of head, but you get bust upside your head.
Yeah.
That mean they try to peel your shit back to the white meat. You fucked up. Yeah, man.
Because they got the
You
laws,
fucked up, bro.
you know, to make American citizens enemy of the state. Throw your ass and use military force on you. You know?
Oh, you trying to uprise? Go ahead.
It's sort of in that movie, The Gentleman, with the British guy. They locked everybody up in the stadium. The military was going around. If you had if you was a drug addict, they locked in, collected all the drug addicts and put them in the stadium with the military.
Sedition
Go ahead.
It says sedition from online etymology. It says uprising, revolt, factitious commotion in the state.
Yeah, now look. What the nigga woman say? If you see me stealing, don't say nothing, right? Because of the restraints that he saw coming, right? By taking away these goodies, people gonna call themselves rebelling and shit.
Yeah, well, that's what he saw. He's creating this situation with his narrative, so he can't come down on you, so he can't lock you up. Like it says, what the devil shall cast you into prison. So he's creating all these situations for him to put you or kill you. Give him a reason. Like he said, give me a reason.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying? Well, he giving himself a reason.
Yep.
Through his laws, you know. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna pass this. Yeah, I'm gonna take away food stamps. I'm gonna take away your Section 8. You know. Right now, it's really coming down to the have and the have-nots. And the people that actually have, people that, us brothers that got jobs, people that got a little something, they don't need the government, right? Yeah, they're gonna be trying to attack people with jobs. That nigga look like he worked.
Right.
He don't look skinny either. You know what I'm saying?
Then they ask laws that, like, if you're homeless and stuff, like that.
Yeah. People gonna be getting followed home, killed, leave your job,
says concerted attempt to overthrow civil authority.
January 6th, right? Then you got those.
But Trump gave all them pass, so they don't count.
They don't count.
Trump said they riding for me, but there's a perfect example, you know.
But they
Little
got,
boys.
yeah.
What's the one we talked about today?
I forget the name.
Renaissance.
I forget. But they go into like the scientific racism aspect of shit.
Yeah, but they was like a modern day KKK. Besides, they try to get so-called intellectual.
Yeah.
They still like a military faction. You know. It says
Even Esau intellectual shit is a mind of a beast.
Yeah.
You know, it makes no sense. You try to make yourself superior, but all of it is false. But it says physicians, a forger of lies.
Yep.
A vision of no value, you know. But they ain't talking about nothing, man. You know. We're going here.
it says violent strife between factions, civil or religious disorder, riot.
Yep.
That's what you've seen like in civil rights movement. You've seen 90s. You've seen riots. I seen one in 2000. But we also in 2000 a riot where it was racial. Because where I'm from, it was fucking a nigga got killed by police, whatever. But it was literally a Jake versus Esau shit that took place. Motherfucking cameramen, women was getting fucked up. They came through standoff with bridges, you know what I'm saying, that separated the two cities. It was a standoff point with the authority. They was even scared to even come in there, so they had to send a fucking National Guard down.
And that's how you know it's about Jacob and Esau. Because, you know, every like situation or different subject matters that's popping up in the world, like black fatigue and all that shit, man. You know, it's Esau and Jacob, you know, fucking collided with one another, you know.
Like in second Esdras,
But like it says, what did it say? Jacob held the heel of Esau, you know. This devil know, and that's what he inwardly he fears that. You know, even if he don't know why. I'm talking about these regular Edomites that you know, or like these guys in these different militias and you know these different groups and shit, man. Inwardly, they fear that shit. You know, they like, man, we don't. You know, because they know we really over there. I'd be scared too, though. You know?
Yep. Natural fear.
Yeah. If I was a Edomite, a fucking crack, I'd be scared too, bro. That's why they coming up so hard against the Israelites, you know? Even our own people, our own people even fear us even coming to power. That's how fucked up niggas are. You know? And is that actually beneficial to them? But go ahead, man.
This is Revelation chapter 11 and verse 11. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from the Heavenly Father entered into them, and they stood up upon their feet.
Right, and they stood up upon like now, right? You come out here and we standing up upon our feet. Yeah, we might do a sit down, but most of the ministry is on the feet, man. You know, before you even start doing a million videos, you know, we was always what we doing now. You know, standing upon our feet. That's what Esau fears, bro. He like, man, I don't, you know. Oh, was it written? Somebody get that. Lord, I will set them in order before our face. You know, and everybody is seeing that. You know, everybody is actually looking at this great awakening of the Israelites. You know, that's what, all these people that the brother always doing videos on their brother in South Carolina. You know, how people coming up against us, man. You know, but not just everybody, man. You be surprised, like, oh, I'm like, and you be surprised. I'm like, damn, all these people coming up against us. But they let you know how much. No, the word is out. You know, even though some groups out there, right, they ain't really pushing the truth. They're not really edifying, you know, as like we do, you know, because we get him the depths of it, you know. A lot of these niggas, Hebrew Israelite, they color bias Israelites. This is black and white and all that bullshit, you know. We give them every nook and cranny. Go ahead.
It says, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Yeah, and great fear fell upon them that saw them, right? So all these people is scared, man, you know. Fear, what do they call it? Fear of the unknown, but the known, you know. Because it's not a secret how Negroes came over here, you know, to the Americas, and how they took the land from Gad and Reuben, right, and Issachar, you know, and the rest of the Northern Kingdom, because all of them travel freely throughout here, through the Americas, you know. So yeah, I'd be scared too, you know. That's why the scripture speaks about what it says. What is it, Jeremiah 16:16?
Vicious.
No, not that. No, well, was it Jeremiah 30?
Devour.
Yeah, they that devour thee shall be devoured. All thy adversaries shall go into captivity. Well, they devoured the tribes over here, you know, and still are. But when they first got their hands on the tribes, bro, they did a number on the tribe, man. They wasn't playing with the tribes, man. Now it's all through chemical warfare, legislation, education, redlining, you know. Yeah, the food, well, that's chemical warfare. That's chemical warfare, you know, like the drugs, you know, that's chemical warfare. Jay don't even consider that was actually chemical warfare, you know. So Jake been feeling the wrath of this devil, man, you know. And then they try, oh yeah, then now they talking about black fatigue. Well, you created these niggas. The niggas that you tired of now that's loud and ghetto and doing crazy shit, right? When Jake wanted to be left alone, right, and they would go build their own cities, you went and bombed the shit out the cities. Flooded them with drugs. Right, the towns Jake was in, you was sending the KKK through there, burning crosses in front of them. It was terrorizing Jake, man. Now you tired of niggas after you done created niggas. Oh, well, now we done, all right, you can build your own city. We gonna put crack in the inner city and heroin, right? And we gonna put the women over the goddamn house. Like now this is the product. Now you tired of niggas, and you created the niggas. These Frankenstein little niggas running around, you know. Fucking nigga eating Cheerios and what's that? What's the name of that shit? That one cereal, the marshmallows with the clown on. No, I ain't talking about that one, man. The one for the if you're on welfare, kabooms. Kaboom. Yeah, you eat fucking kabooms, man.
Smacks.
You know? He did. That's chemical. We don't know what's in that shit. He give you the block of cheese, a can that just say meat on it. Yeah, man.
The animal is just the animal.
An animal. You know what the fuck that shit is, man? Yeah. Huh? Powder milk. Telling you, bro, you create these motherfuckers, or the Cheetos, the hot flaming Cheetos. No, it seemed like but this is the shit he did. This is the fucking shit he did, bro. But now he mad. Oh yeah, I'm tired of nigga. You created these motherfuckers.
It is something like when you mentioned that.
All the metals in that shit.
Yeah, the metals, the mercury, lead, arsenic in this shit.
Yeah, you had this nigga running around the hood just full of metals. With red, flaming hot lips. Going crazy. Right? Then you got the little 9-year-old girls running around with titties big as goddamn balloons, man. Because you didn't give Jake all this fucked up food, bro. Right? Then they overly sexualized Jake. And that come from slavery. Watch that shit. What's that? Uncle Ben's cabin, man? Uncle Tom's cabin? Right? how they was prostituting the little Jake boys and the little Jake girls, and the white man was coming on the plantation, popping the little 7 and 8, 9-year-old little girls and boys. So Jake being fucking over sexualized, right? But go on here, bro.
Psalms 50 in verse, I started 20. Thou sinnest and speakest against thy brother.
Yeah, that has started off perfect. Thou sitteth and speaketh against thy brother, but you a goddamn hypocrite. Because you the one that set those traps, those gins and those traps, man. You're a goddamn hypocrite, man. Go ahead.
It says, thou sinnest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silent.
Oh, he went as far as say black people come from monkeys.
Yeah.
We fucking primates and shit. Right? Go ahead.
Shave a monkey down, see what it really look like.
It says, these things hast thou done, and I kept silent.
Yeah, the Lord said, these things have I done, and I've kept silent. Right? Oh, like it says, in song, you thought you was what? One together as what?
Same one.
That's it. That's in the same chapter. Go ahead.
It says, thou thoughtest thou was altogether such as one.
Right, it is, right?
As
Yeah,
thyself.
it's thyself. Yeah. Oh, man, the Most High got to be on my side. I conquered Gad, right? And Reuben, Reuben was beating your ass when you came over here. So the Lord was with you, right? The Lord gave you the fucking Gatling gun, right? Then you use fire water. Like I said, he been using chemical warfare on Jake. Fire water, smallpox, right? Then the land you promised him, you was taking the land. Oh, all right, but the land we gave you, let me come get that.
Find some gold or something.
Yeah, let me there. I'll get you get that and push you off there, Now you got gas still living on fucking reservations.
Worse than Jake a lot of times. Worse than Judah.
Yeah. And then, right, some of the Gadites or some that think so, cause they really crackers.
Yeah.
They fucking crackers. Oh, we're Indian.
Yeah.
Now I say some of them are Gadites.
Yeah.
Some of them are, but a lot of them is not, man. But them motherfuckers running casinos and getting millions of dollars, man.
Yep.
All kind of shit, man.
Real guys, they got sent to leave the reservation because ain't no resource out there. It's confined and basically being picked off. Because I seen other Dr. Zakbar video, they were trying to say that we come against the Gadites on the reservation. Like, nah, motherfucker, first of all, there's so much slander out there, but I'll say this. Gad leaves the reservations to survive in the city. What they'll do is, they'll come to the edges of the city, just enough where they can go in the city and get their food, whatever, and then have a house and shit. And you'll see them, you'll see them on the reservation, they'll walk through the city sometimes. Tell because they guard. I don't know how it is around here. I ain't really seen them around here. Back in Michigan, that's how it is. They'll wear their traditional garb, walk through the city. You'll see them with their staffs and shit. They'll be the real guys out there that's born and raised in the Reds.
Yeah.
And they don't fuck with them motherfuckers. They don't got no access to the casino.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers be practicing management position.
Man, where you gonna set up a casino? Ain't no goddamn money at. Ain't no resources.
It's to get the poor false hope. Casinos is never where people got money at.
Yeah.
You got Vegas and you got Atlantic City. Outside of that, it's always in the poor neighborhoods. So people can have that false hope that I come, motherfucker broke as hell that they come. It's the carrot on the stick.
In my last 20.
Yep.
Last $2.
You're lucky. I'm ready to go play some blackjack. Or put that shit in the machine. That bitch one time, boy.
I was essential.
Yeah, man. That's a sickness, man.
Yeah.
Hope can be a sickness when you hoping in the wrong thing. That shit can be a sickness, man. Because I hope we hoping we be redeemed, salvation. They hoping they just to get by, Go ahead.
It says, these things hast thou done, and I kept silence.
Uh-huh.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself,
Uh-huh.
I will reprove thee and set them in order.
Oh, so
for thine
Lord said,
eyes.
I'm going to reprove thee. Reprove thee through who? The prophets. Lord said, I'm going to reprove you, man. All right, and what? I'm going to set them what?
So it says, and I will set them in order before thine eyes.
Right, that's what's taking place. Right? Who did that apply to? Right? Now, let me guess. That's talking about Hitler and the Ish motherfuckers. No. Since they've been over the earth or controlling the earth, right? The earth have not been at peace. The earth is fucking chaotic right now.
Yeah.
And it's been chaotic. The earth is fucked up. Right? The valley of the shadow of death. You don't know if you're gonna get shot. You're gonna die from eating some milk they done sent from the goddamn milk factory. Right?
Hospital kill you.
The hospital kill you. The YN kill you. Shit. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I got something real quick.
Go ahead, bring it out.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 10. They hated him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhorred him that speaketh uprightly.
Right, well, there's us standing upon our feet, you know. They abhor him, right? Like this is a visual that they like, man, well, they don't want no money. We can't give them to sell out, right? Well, which is some Israelite groups that sold out, right? But for us, all right, me and my house will serve Yahweh by Shemi Shai, right? But they like, well, damn, they don't want no money. The only thing they got is belief. The only thing they got is faith. That's scary, you know, when you can't, because Esau used to buying people out. He make you an offer that you can't refuse. Like the elders always tell the story. They fucking went into the old school and said, just put a amount on there.
Suitcase with money.
Oh, no, just put a blank check. They came there with a blank check. Just put a price on there. You know? It's like the scriptures say, buy the truth and sell it not, man. You know? How about Shai said, I got 7,000 men that have not bowed down to Baal, man. You know? So we're not gonna sell out for no temporary. What's that? Hold it. It says Moses chose the yeah. But go ahead. Was you done with that?
Yeah, no.
Go ahead. Hey, brother, give what you had.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse. This is to land back on the point you made about Esau saying stuff to protect them.
Yeah.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, "Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him."
Oh yeah, that's perfect right there, right? Woe to that giveth our neighbors drink. Oh yeah, drink this. You know it's gonna get him drunk. You know it's gonna fuck him up. He don't give a damn. Cause look, when you naked, when you drunk, right? When you actually like really drunk, like out of your mind drunk, anybody can do anything to you. Well, that's the nation of Israel as a whole. You know, anybody, like when you drunk, a motherfucker can just take you by your leg and just drag you up the fucking street. And you wake up with scrapes, bumps, and bruises.
I don't know what happened.
Right? But you basically done got roofie. You know? That's what he did with the crack, with the heroin. Oh, with the religion, with white Jesus. That's the worst. White Jesus was worse than the crack. Right? Because look at now. Even though we done woke up, you got still niggas bagging us. Oh, the Hebrew Israelites. The Hebrew Israelites. You on crack, nigga. You on Jesus crack. You was on fucking crack, bro. Like, what the hell is wrong with you, man?
Jesus Christ.
You still believe in that shit? A fucking white man gonna come and fucking save you, man? That's some, what you call that, Stockholm syndrome? But that's some brainwashing for your ass, though. He made you believe that somebody that done raped, robbed, and pillaged you and stripped you of everything is gonna come and save you. Right? while still fucking you up. He's still fucking you up, but this is a nigga that's gonna come save you? It's like he's still stabbing you, like in the bottom of your foot or something. You know, just still getting. Or somebody just come around the corner every day and just smack you, right? And you just right there in that same spot waiting to be smacked every day. But one day, he's gonna come and not smack you, right? And he's gonna and he's gonna allow you to smack him back and give you a ton of money.
Everything you explain is like that chick at the end of the Poughkeepsie film.
Oh yeah, right. They like the chick off the Poughkeepsie film, bro. He terrorized them motherfuckers, man. Well, the one bitch, he kept her alive out of doing shit. Basically, the dude turned her into him.
Yeah.
So that's why we call these niggas black Edomites, man. She became Poughkeepsie. Then she said, "Oh, he's gonna come get me one day."
Yeah.
Poughkeepsie didn't come get him. The bitch committed suicide. He did though. He came and got the bitch out the graveyard. Some sick shit, right? But look, you gotta be dead in the mind to believe that shit.
Insanity, the form of insanity is to do things over and over again and expect a different result. So like you said, he come around the corner, smack him every day, smack him every day.
Oh yeah, man.
He's expecting a different result. That's a form of insanity.
No, this nigga ain't gonna come smack me today. He coming and smack you stupid. Go ahead, man. Never finish that.
It says, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
Yeah, maketh them drunk at that. He may look on your nakedness, man. Right? But think about it, right? You don't even know you naked. Right? So you just running around buckyball naked. You know, you think it's cool to live in the goddamn projects. Oh, it's okay to be a damn sodomite. Right? It's okay to you to be on welfare. Some people, they just straight up project baby. They love the project life.
Yeah.
They don't want nothing better for themselves. You just naked. Right? You selling crack, you shooting each other. You committing adultery, you doing all kind of crazy shit to each other. You getting molested. That's why so many black people, they got trauma. Right? You see them, they acting all crazy. Niggas that's locked up. A lot of niggas that have been locked up, they sexually traumatized. They probably done fondled with. Uncle done fucked them up the ass. You know? Or Eve fucked them up. Because most young black men that done been molested, right, it done been by black women. When you go into the numbers, black women be molesting Jake, man. The little young Jakes. Oh, what's that movie? Antoine Fisher? Yeah, man, she was molesting that little dude, man.
Yeah.
And that's based off a true story.
Yeah.
They ain't no fictitious shit.
All right.
Go ahead, man.
It came out about R. Kelly too.
Yeah,
His own sister was doing him. Allegedly.
maybe. Who knows? But that could explain, you know.
But all of it still Esau's fault.
Yeah.
Because he conditioned life where, look, what it say, where the cat's away, the mouse will play. Here it is. First of all, the mother's single, and she working, and then she can't be there, and then she might some weirdo might have to babysit. The weirdo can introduce her to something, or they fucking around, you know.
Anything, bro.
Yeah.
Anything, bro. Go ahead, brothers.
I'm like the authority.
Yeah, bring out what y'all got, man.
Children don't look at mothers as the authority.
Yeah.
Father's the authority. That's why when the father ain't there, children just run something out.
That was it to that, brother? How you going? Get what y'all got, man.
You got that one you call Moses?
Oh, go ahead.
This is the book of Hebrews chapter 11, beginning in verse 24. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai than to enjoy.
Right. So you got some people, they don't want to suffer afflict. They want to be part of this this cracker society, man. You know, they don't see no other way out, man. You know, even while being afflicted, right? It was that in the book of Ezra's. There be some that shall suffer. This is the first chapter. This is the first chapter. I'm probably no. I think it's in that chapter. It said they suffer straight things, but still shall not.
Still not see the wire.
Yeah, but still not see the wire, because the Israelite you gonna suffer.
Yeah.
Right. But go ahead, grab it.
2 Ezra 7 and 18. It says, nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for wise.
Right. When we suffer in righteousness, right? That's why Peter said, well, he said, suffer not as well as a murderer or evildoer. Those things, man. No, when we suffer for righteousness' sake. Those niggas suffer because they wicked. They suffer because they want to be like the goddamn white man. All right? And they don't mind bending the knee to this goddamn devil, man. You know? That's why they suffer. They just reprobates. Then they go, why is this happening? Out there picketing or marching with all that dumbass shit, man. But yeah, you walk past us. You know, go ahead.
For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wise.
Yeah, because the Israelite, you're gonna suffer, bro. All right. That's just part of, you know, being in this thing, man. You know, it's suffering. You know. Go ahead. All right, go.
Jeremiah.
Wait a minute. The Moses. You done with that?
This fucking is a
Hebrews.
yeah. This is a fucking heathen. You know, trying to dodge the camera.
Finish that first. Yeah.
It says, choosing rather to suffer
Hold on.
affliction.
Go ahead.
In Hebrews 11, verse 25, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yahweh.
Right, and that's us, right? Like I was saying, like we ain't took no payment or none of those things, man. Like some of these Israelite groups, man. You know, they ain't willing to suffer, man. Some of these guys, they actually done took a bag. You know, or they just do it for the money.
For the fame.
They don't like the suffering, you know. Like the scriptures say, despise not the chastening of the Lord. You know, now that's the only way we can make it. You know, is you know, through the suffering, man. You know, these people is bugged the fuck out, man, throwing me off. Right, but then right, they won't lock a nigga like that up. Right. Put them in the goddamn straitjacket or something, you know. Some of these people need to get put in the goddamn straitjacket, man, you know, or have these crazy facilities back open, man.
Lobotomy.
They've got these people running around acting all crazy, man. Yeah. What you call that? Rehabilitation centers and shit, man. Yeah, they need to fucking. Some of these people, they need to put them in there and make them get clean. Downtown smelling like ass and crack, both with double crack. Joey Crack, Jimmy Crack Corn, man. This is the shit we gotta do, you know. But this is supposed to be, you know, land of the free and ooh. Brother, you sell me the crack, you sell me. This dude is, the white man's a psycho, bro. He's a fucking psycho, bro. You set up all these traps, gins, but then, oh yeah, now it's illegal for you to be homeless. After you done brought all the goddamn drugs in. He homeless because you brought the goddamn drugs in and you took all the goddamn jobs. Now you can't be homeless. Now I'm gonna come tear down your tent and throw it in the garbage. The little shit you do got left.
What, you built you a fort, little nigga?
Dude, go ahead, man. That man's a psycho, bro.
It says,
Create the problem, then oppress you about the problem.
Yeah, Hegelian dialectics.
Oh yeah, the fuck? Go ahead, man. It's too much, bro. It's too much. Shit is like this. Thinking about this shit will drive you crazy. It's fucking too much, bro. And this the person we supposed to try to reason with. Oh, he gonna receive salvation.
Man.
The fuck out of here, man. This dude is too much.
Flesh, shall we say.
Create the problem, then oppress you about the niggas too much, bro.
Yeah, he create the problem, then point the finger at it, then come with the solutions.
Go ahead, man. It's just too much, bro.
Verse 26. Esteeming the reproach of Amashiach greater riches than treasures in Egypt, for he had respect unto recompense of the reward. Verse 27. By faith he forsook Egypt, not fearing the wrath of the king, for he endured.
Right, you know, Egypt represents bondage. So these niggas, they don't want to flee bondage. They'd rather be a slave, right? They don't want to be free, man. You know, at least not spiritually or free in the mind. You know, they don't want to be free, bro. They do not want to be free. Go ahead.
He says, by faith he forsook Egypt, not fearing the wrath of the king, for he endured as seeing him who is invisible. Verse 28.
Hey, that's us too.
Yep.
The scripture says what? Though you have not seen him with bodily eyes, but yet in spirit, you believe the things that he say. So it said what? He had what did it say? He had respect into the promise.
That's odd though, right? You never seen that as odd, right?
Yeah.
It says,
Fucking
verse 28. Through faith he kept the Passover.
They just make anybody the police. Anybody. Tired of these people, bro. God damn. Tired of these goddamn people, bro. Black fatigue. Man, bro, the whole world is white fatigue, bro. This is fucking unbelievable, bro. Unfucking believable, man. Man, we really in hell, bro. God damn. I deal with these fucking people. Hey, they don't even hire decent police officers. Big fucking 6'4" doofus. 360 pounds. Trip over your own goddamn feet. Like, what do you... Like, what was that? Go ahead, man.
It says, through faith he kept the Passover and the sprinkling of blood, lest he that destroyed the firstborn should touch them. Verse 29, by faith they passed through the Red Sea as by dry land, which the Egyptians, assaying to do, were drowned.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Go ahead, brothers. Get the other scripture y'all got.
I got something.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Asshole.
Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai power, that take counsel, but not of me.
Right, and most of the people they just really rebellious, bro. They don't care. You know, they don't care about nothing, bro. Like brother said talking earlier, like the bag. But first of all, your bag got holes in it.
Yeah.
Nigga, you live with your mama in the basement. You live in the projects. Or what matter of fact, they tore down your projects, right? Barely any projects anymore. So I don't know what niggas is at now. Right? Where they at? You know? Hell, all them projects in Chicago, they tore that shit up. But where did these niggas go?
I laugh because they built a dog facility where I grew up at.
See?
Yeah.
Fucking a dog park. Then that is another weird shit. Oh, the dog, we have a dog park. And the fucking dog, man, get the shit out of here, man.
Dog apartments.
What the fuck is that, man?
A lot of those people, they're giving them vouchers to move into the city. Like a lot of those people, they're giving them vouchers to move into the house in Gary, in certain places like that.
Go play with the other dog. Your dog got friends. You don't even treat niggas that good, man.
God.
Dogs get treated better than niggas.
God.
Got dog park and do you know how many animal hospitals it is out here?
Hell, dog spas.
Dog spas. Shit, man. You ask a fucking cracker for $1, man. It's like, man, you done. Man, this is for my dog. Freaky, nasty, son of a bitch. Getting off on your dog. Go ahead, man. See, but you know what the Most High is gonna turn them fucking dogs on these motherfuckers, man. Right? Oh, they gonna have to eat that motherfucker. Crying while eating it. Have to eat Bubby. Bubby is fucking. It's gonna take Moab to do it either. Moab that's over here. Nigga, me a dog. Let me looking for that motherfucker. Moab eating out here. In tribulation, you got your cat and your dog. Yeah, Terry, me a dog. Go ahead, man.
It says,
Doggy bag. Dog over rice. You know, they put everything over rice now.
Yeah.
Dog over rice. These old ill-built heathens. Go ahead, man.
it says, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
Oh, see, because the elder said now, like, basically Jake naked, man. How people out here thinking that being a YN is the way. You got the nigga woman that went to school. I like hood niggas. Just these different things that they believe in, the way they live their life. That's not of the spirit of the Lord, man. In some way, shape, or form, Esau behind it. What did it say? He only consults to cast him down from his excellency?
Yeah. Bro, that's the whole thing. They want Jake to be degenerates, bro. And then complain with Jake. But I see while the other Edomites be like, yeah, it's the Ish people.
Right.
Because they the one that did this shit. This kind of, a lot of this, they fucking devices, man. Yeah. You know? So I see why these, but hell, you got to call it all out, though. You just can't be like, oh, yeah, but you got to be like, no. But because they still got that hatred for Jake, you know? No, you gotta point out both sides, man. He don't be fair, bro. You know?
Like what's Deuteronomy 37. Now these curses starting to get on our enemies now. So now they doing a diligent search now. Well, wait a minute. See, when it was crack, it was just say no. But when there's the opioids, it's like, well, wait a minute. That's when you start seeing the interventions. Remember the TV show Interventions and shit, and then they show fucking Llewellyn, Sue Ann. Tommy, he used to be into baseball. I don't know what happened. They showing the pictures and shit.
Tommy somewhere with half a pinky.
Trying to sell you an iron.
And dirty somewhere, half a pinky and a pipe. Two different shoes, 3 teeth.
Hepatitis C.
Yeah, hepatitis C and HIV.
Now they wanna. Oh no! Eminem said it. He said, "Now it's a tragedy. Now it's so sad to see in upper class city having this happening." Yeah,
Middle America.
Eminem said that shit. Now it's happening to you so-called white people. It's a different story now.
That especially that fucking meth and that fucking
Oh boy.
fentanyl.
They got their meth, boy.
Fentanyl fucking Edomites up.
Boy, that meth how you be 30. Boy, that shit you looking like you goddamn 77.
Man, I met a motherfucker. When?
Hey, when I first started this truth. Oh, I was look. When I first learned this truth, man. Look, it was a nigga. Like he shout, started to make niggas. This nigga ain't have no deep.
Yeah.
That nigga pulled this shit out. Like, damn. That nigga like he was about 50.
Oh, I met a nigga. He knew he looked old too. How old you think I am? I'm like, shit. Gotta be 48. Motherfucker was 22.
Damn.
Had been doing meth since he was 11.
Damn.
Motherfucker was 22, bro. And with that fentanyl got various different types.
Yeah.
And what happens is with them people on
That shit was
fentanyl,
wearing his ass out.
his hair was silver. You ever see an old dog?
Yeah.
And then when the dog's so old, how they hair look around their chin like a male dog. You know, dogs, they'll fuck around and get a gray beard too. But it be like silver. This nigga hair was like silver. And he's like, he all smiling shit. How old you think I am?
Through.
I'm like, shit. He's like, I'm 20. Yeah, I'm 22. But back to what I was saying with that fentanyl, so you saw the devil. That fentanyl, it got a very fast acclimation rate. You get used to it quick. So you got to keep doing different fentanyls. That's why they OD in like that.
They blame China for it. The U.S. government bought it from China, brought that shit in, put it out to the public, to the people. Then China's the problem.
Get that scripture, all these nations shall spoil thee, and I'll cease to spoil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, both things. Yeah, that's the spirit.
We'll go back real quick.
Now dealers treacherously.
Yup.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
How the fuck can you get it from China? You put out the because that's some shit only high organization can get. Like doctors and shit. And doctors don't just give you straight up fentanyl. They put that shit, about volume in these certain little prescription drugs and shit. Which that's all witchcraft still. Shit's drugs.
Hey, your ass through.
The word pharmacy go back to pharmakia, which means witchcraft.
And
So it's all fucking, like it says, Nahum 3, that Son of Nations through witchcraft.
And the whoredoms.
That's that. The
Yeah.
drug system. The war on drugs is just the war on Jake.
Oh, well, you know what? You remember the cartoons and shit growing up? They had a witch. The witch always looked at hella through. Like she never looked at like, so she was doing the shit her goddamn self.
she look like a J.
Yeah. Right. Or that mother had a big long nose. Right. Or that Debbie Green, that big long nose.
Always tasting their own potion.
Yeah. So tasting their own potions. Yeah. You know, they were showing those in those cartoons, bro. You know, a lot of those cartoons. Right. Mammy and Tom and Jerry, the big ass nigga woman. Yeah. Thomas, the big. He saw me like, you a kid watching it. You don't even think of that shit. And some things you just don't know. Just as we be in this truth, just like now, you brought it about the witch. You're like, oh yeah, the damn. You're right. Big nose. Yeah, you know who that was, right?
Psychological.
Yeah.
You just didn't know.
They let you know, like, look, man. Esau put that shit out there. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
If I may, spoil means to ruin.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of nations is ruined because of Esau.
Yeah.
Look at these fucking like these.
That's a perfect word, brother. Ruined. Come on, go ahead.
You live in the third world country. As far as living-wise, you go on better than the first world country because why? You get the fucked up shit, but you still got a better way to eat food because you can naturally grow shit. In these first world countries, they got all these chemicals and shit. Like a lot of them countries don't even allow this shit to eat over here. They don't allow this shit over there. So it's like, God damn, man. Everywhere you turn, you get fucked up. Like you was going to earlier, it was like Esau just keep jabbing at your ass.
Yeah, bro.
Fucking that wound will never heal because he won't let that motherfucker heal. You know? You just constantly waking up fucked up. Even us, we wake up with illness and shit.
And the shit he try to give you to heal yourself, right? It fuck you up more.
Yep.
That's just prescription drugs.
And now people are going to the herbs. They starting to fuck with the herbs. started to add different stuff to the herbs and shit, man.
And then with the fucking Manuka honey.
Yeah.
That Manuka honey, you remember Manuka honey was the market? It was one of the biggest things. Everybody was buying this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You trying to make black marks, man. This dude's an idiot.
And you know, the Manuka honey got his different properties, right?
Yeah, a lot of healing
You know
properties.
what I'm saying? And when Esau found out that Jake was buying that shit at a high volume range, they like, fuck that.
Dude got the demon on him. This is a techno in the car. He ain't even grooving. How you listen to techno and don't groove? Here, right? Nigga, he high as hell. he moving in his head. Cause he ain't moving. You got techno on, but you ain't moving, bro. You in this one, you gotta be hiding a motherfucker. Go so lucky. I'm like, but damn, at least bob your head. Got this up tempo ass. Man, you nigga fried. He probably on that fentanyl and shit, man. Go ahead, bro. Salakia.
You got the
Fucking bug.
That Manuka honey though, it was like the brother was talking about, he had many properties as far as living yourself. It was like one of the biggest things on the market. By the time, like right before the pandemic happened, New Zealand had the highest or the best Manuka honey.
Yeah.
And they cut that shit down.
God damn.
Then guess what? Now the millions and billions of bees dying all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's a fucking, and the bees is fucking necessary.
You gotta remember they
bee-
released the
Oh, what? Oh, hold on.
Yeah, but the bees are the things they do as far as making the honey. Hey, the bees are very important for life.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, they trying to get the fucking robot bees now. Go ahead.
Yeah. The mosquitoes, fucking little GMO mosquitoes, all that shit. But the point is, you know what I'm saying? Like that show you how fucked up the so-called white man is.
Yeah.
Because you go in the scripture speak about honey this, honey that. Wow, because the Lord said that would be good for us.
Oh.
A land flowing with milk and honey.
Somebody get that in Wisdom of Solomon through envy of the devil. Because you know what this devil did? He seen the creation, and he said to it, he said, I'm going to fuck it up. That's what that devil said. He said, I'm going to fuck it up.
He ain't got no place in it.
You know, he said, I'm going to fuck this shit up, man. Go ahead. Yeah. Because it says, I forgot what scripture it is, but it says everything has its purpose.
It's the verse up.
Well,
But envy through the devil. It says the Lord created all things that they might have their being, but through envy of the devil came death into the world.
I'm thinking of something else. That could be, I could be mixing up a couple scriptures, but it's not purpose. Or I think everything has its use, or something like that. It might be, but it say everything has its use, or something like that. Because the Lord, He just created certain things, you know.
I got it for you. Wisdom of Solomon 1:14. It says, for He created all things that they might have their being.
I think that's okay. That might be it. But go ahead.
And the generations of the world were healthful.
Right. See, everything was healthful. Everything was whole. You know, now they got something called Whole Foods, and the food ain't whole.
Right.
A lot of that shit coming from China.
China.
They calling it whole, and you know, fucking China, right? They number 2 with Esau with that goddamn witchcraft, man. You know, they eat monkey ass and all kind of shit over there, man. You know, shit. Oh, turd burger, right? That happened years ago, right? When it might have been China, might have been Japan though. He said we made a turd burger, right? It was on Russia Today, and they had it, and dude was like, it was crazy. So you don't know what the fuck you eat. But it says what? He told Ezekiel, take the grain and mix it with shit. You know? Then he said mix it with man shit. You know? Yeah, kind.
Because China produces a lot of, like this meat shit right here. He was going into like with China. So you know, tell them what fucking more have going that fucking meat.
Yeah, fucking the pig, injecting it with shit. Like, man, you can't put nothing past these goddamn heathens, man. They ain't heathens. Then because they meant to be slaves, right? So really, they just moving reckless, man. We supposed to be over them. So they like little kids left in the candy store. Leave a little kid in the candy store. Now, not just any regular candy store either. Leave them in fucking what's that? What you call that?
Candyland.
What's the name of that boy? Albanese.
Oh, Albanese. Yeah.
Leave them in there. That kid gonna die, bro. You gonna come. You open the store door. Leave the kid in there. The kid gonna be passed out. Overdose. Right?
He all in his ass.
Everything. Everything is in locks and chains. With this devil, man. But go ahead. And right. They done kind of domesticated the squirrels. I remember growing up, you couldn't really like run up on them like that. Now they just walk because you feeding them. Then they probably feeding them with potato chips and shit. Hey, you want a potato chip?
Had a pigeon eating a cigarette butt.
See? But go ahead, man. Salaki. Go ahead, Kai. Finish.
No, finish that script. Oh, you want me to finish doing that script? I was reading?
Yeah.
It says, I started the top again. Wisdom Psalm 1-14. For the Most High, for He created all things that they might have their being, and the generations of the world were healthful, and there was no poison of destruction in them.
Yeah, wasn't no poison of destruction in it, man. Everything had its use, right? Everything was created for a purpose, man. You know, certain bugs, eat each other. Certain animals eat each other to keep up what you call it? The ecosystem, right? He tampering with that on the fucking ecosystem.
Yeah.
This is the last time you see the goddamn firefly.
I was just thinking of that 10 minutes ago.
This is the last time you see a fucking firefly, bro.
I killed one on accident.
Or fucking butterfly. I used to see butterflies fire all the time.
Grasshoppers, ladybugs.
Even if you was just walking from the house to the car, you was, you know what I'm saying?
Butterfly.
Yeah, you see it. Yeah, right. You will see the cocoons, all that shit, bro.
June bugs.
Yeah.
You see them every June.
Where they at? Yeah. This nigga, this goddamn terrorist, right? He terrorizing everything, bro.
Yeah.
Every fucking thing. Don't none stand a chance under this goddamn devil, bro. Nothing.
You don't see no 7-8-year-olds catching frogs. And
Yeah, that's why the scriptures say what? At least there be no flesh saved, bro.
Yep.
This nigga wilding out.
Remember, the Lion King told something. He said everything has a certain light has to be a balance.
Yeah.
Everything works together for the greater the balance.
Yeah.
He just threw off the damn balance, man.
Because he's not a part of it.
I'm gonna destroy it. See it? I'm gonna make my own version of it or some shit. Or I'm gonna stretch it so I can make more. Instead of just planting more trees of it.
I'm gonna make an animal stink and then put the rest.
Or, cause he's so wicked, right? As long as you just let some people have their own land and plant the goddamn trees.
Right.
But he's so wicked and had this greedy mind. He think I'm gonna lose money. Right. You still make money, bro.
Right.
He to him it's not enough of anything for anybody but him. But him. That's it. I the only one. If it's a dime sold in the park, I want in.
Yeah.
Go ahead though, man.
Go back him up real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the Sirach chapter 39 verse 26. It says the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grapes, and oil and clothing.
Yeah, he done fucked all that up.
Yep.
Everything he named on there, he fucked it up.
You said what things?
It says the principal things.
Yeah, he probably read that. That's why he took it out the scriptures. He probably read that. Said, I'm gonna fuck all this up. I'm gonna fuck up water. I'm gonna fuck up flour. Anything, and he had all that stuff he messed up, bro. You gotta try to go to the store and be like, well, this ain't the what you call it, the flour no
Bleach.
Yeah, this ain't the bleach flour, you know.
Rich.
Yeah, they're enriched.
Yeah.
Oh, the wine, right? They put certain chemicals in it.
Sulfates.
Yeah, and all that shit, man. Yeah, that's not even get on the water, right?
Get it by.
You got whole bodies of water on these little islands with just plastic in it,
Yeah.
right? Watch that documentary, Plastic Ocean. Oh, well, they say we drink plastic every day now. Little bits of plastic. They say we drink that shit every day.
The tea bags. You try. See, it's also even when you're trying to do right. I'm gonna drink some tea. Well, that hot water is putting microscopic particles of the fucking plastic tea bag.
You can't win. Like Michael Jackson. Yeah. You can't win, bro. You can't win. You ain't winning here, bro. I'm in hell, G. You ain't, bro. You was not. Boy, you ain't getting the victory here. We need your Howard Shaw to get the victory. You ain't getting the victory say that. You ain't getting the victory on your own. That's for goddamn show. You is in hell, G.
Can you make that up, shit?
You can forget about it. Yeah, man, we gonna build our own community and grow our own, man. Shit. He will take a drone and he will bomb that shit. Yeah.
But back in the day, they didn't care. Everybody knew they was the terrorists.
What was that back in the day when they dropped the bomb in Philly?
The move.
On that block, man. On Jake, the Black Wall Street, he will drop a bomb on your ass, man, and wouldn't think twice about it, man. Right on the land. Oh yeah, we just gonna go over there and bomb them. Fuck it.
They're not about it.
Yeah.
The story said that Jake saw military planes coming in and bombing the city.
They dropped it. And that's the only time America has bombed its own people.
The army. It's the only time the army did it. Yep. Read that next verse.
Next verse.
So that you know right there, you can't break those fucking generational wealth.
Yeah. They got some generational wealth for your ass.
Generational fucking hell.
Yeah. You gonna find that out. Yeah. Go ahead.
All these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinners, they are turned into evil.
Yeah, because Jake don't think to mess up those things, man. You know, the honey and all that, talking about the Manuka honey and stuff, man. Jake won't think to mess, you know what I'm saying? This nigga like, yup, I'm fucking up today.
Well, Jake can make it better. Jake can make the shit better. Like, they got this one guy. What he would do is like when you let's look at Gad, right? Gad would plant the crops, and Gad would sing. Like Gad would have little corn songs. They would sing specified songs for the crops. Then Jake figured out that plants flourish under listening to classical music. So he would play classical music for his plants and crops in the morning time, and they produced better. See, an Israelite, you know.
I mean, look at everything Jake touched. Everything. Look at what's his name?
George Washington Carver.
George Washington Carver. He came in with 101 ways to use the peanut.
And the soybean, and the sweet potato.
You know?
And you have to worry about no radiation afterwards, none of those type of shit like that.
That's why it says, what's the song of Rip Chopper that made no account of his labels. When you look at, like, I got a book called Black Inventions.
The black what?
Black Inventions book.
Okay, yeah.
That book right there going to all the inventions that so-called black people make.
Oh, you fine? Go ahead. Oh, yeah, you fine? Go ahead. Goddamn heathens, really?
No, this fucked up. Women should have been there.
Better be.
They should. You have lived deliciously, bitch. Fuck you. Your funky ass. Hell, only motherfucker they should be scared of the fucking white man. That's the nigga they should be scared of. this blood drinking fucking terrorist, man.
Yep.
That's a nigga they should be scared of. But look, they ain't afraid of him. He gets to terrorize the earth, and he gets a fucking hello. Hello, who? This is a nigga that's killing everybody, poisoning every goddamn thing. How the fuck you get to become the hero and the villain?
Right.
Man, fuck this shit, man. I'm sick of this shit. How you become and we just the villain?
Right.
The ones that's getting their ass kicked. It's like how you come up with black fatigue without bringing up Bill Gates? Nigga, he only let you. He only wants you niggas to have plans. He just was a black fatigue. This nigga don't even want you to have plans. He wants you to eat printed out 3D steak.
Yeah.
But we don't. This is crazy. Oh, it gotta be niggas.
Right.
He strategically moved. He bought almost all the farm.
Yeah.
He bought all the farmland.
Fucking up the apple cider vinegar.
Yeah.
Man. Telling you, bro, it's just ridiculous, bro. You gotta deal with these people, bro.
Yeah, even that good water, like the Saratoga, the Mountain Valley, even Topo Chico.
Bro, what are these people on, bro?
Yeah, this is a plastic bottle.
Yeah, it's a plastic bottle, yeah.
What is these motherfuckers on? Yeah.
Like I said, that was weird when that motherfucker walking around. Like,
What is they trying to keep the homeless out the park?
Yeah.
you see that sign they put
Yeah,
up?
that's why they put that sign up. No loitering, no, yeah. They want no homeless.
You notice ain't no over here.
Bro, leave the homeless alone, bro. Oh, where they passed that law?
That's that law. Yep.
In Indianapolis.
Yeah, it's illegal to be homeless.
But right now, because of the pacing thing, they got a lot of traffic coming through, so probably trying to clean up some stuff.
Beaver,
Yeah.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah.
See?
They trying to blame a lot of stuff on the homeless though.
Nigga, you got all the riches.
Yeah.
There's more abandoned houses than homeless people.
Yep.
Unfucking believable, bro. What a nigga. What a nigga. Unbelievable, bro. I mean, you just can't make this shit up. Yeah, well, in a minute, shit, man. We probably won't even be able to come over here no more. Shit, start looking for another spot, man. These goddamn devils. But anyway, fuck it. But you won't fuck with the real criminals, right?
Right.
Which is them, their selves.
Right.
All right, somebody need to lock their ass up. Let's say I wish I had the key to the bottomless pit. Yeah. That key again, we gonna lock these devils up. Gonna put fetters of iron around on them motherfuckers, man. Go ahead. See, but you know what that means? It's becoming more and more of a police state.
Yeah.
You know? Because if you police a little shit like that, the homeless, what's next? You know? What the fuck is next, man?
They showed
You
that.
notice on the side of the cars now, it's a state capitol police. It said, like, this is state police. I said it's a state capitol police when the dude he got in a car.
Yeah.
Almost Jake rode the city like during the race. Bro, it was like, they probably had to be like 1,000 cops out, bro. They were showing it. It's been on every corner. Not exaggerating. Yeah, they blocked the city out.
They barricaded exits.
Certain exits, yeah.
Show you how they can.
Yeah. Control the traffic.
Everybody going to the city.
City should be trouble.
Yeah.
And they weren't even military.
No, they were taking snow.
Or were they
They
military?
were city workers.
Or were they military?
Could have been undercover. But you know, like that.
You also got to remember, a lot of these cops be ex-military too.
Yeah.
A lot of these cops be ex-military, so You better believe the military was out here. First of all, you got the damn thing right up the street on Hope.
Yep.
Yeah, the National Guard.
Huh?
The base. It's a base.
This is a base.
I got a base here?
Yeah.
Plenty bases here.
Yeah, this
Hell yeah.
There's plenty bases everywhere.
I forgot. What's the name of that shit?
the National Guard Army.
Yeah, you got the Armory, National.
They got
Yeah.
one on Lafayette and fucking Kessler by mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, yep, right across. Yep.
And sometimes, like, all right, you gonna start seeing them helicopters this summer.
Yep.
You gonna start seeing them.
No, they was out this week.
Yeah.
They was out
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah,
It
they
was out
said,
this week.
Right, you gonna start seeing them. Watch.
I ain't seen this out
Yeah.
there. That's why I ain't know.
You gonna start?
Matter of fact, the George Floyd riots, they were at the military base getting ready at the National Guard. They had all they called them all in. They were out there getting ready, but that shit died off.
yeah, I work with a dude. He said they training every weekend, bro. Remember we had that bad storm? He said they made them sleep outside in the storm and told them you gotta be prepared for anything, bro.
Nigga still weak as fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's bad.
No, yeah, you right.
Go ahead, man.
This back, did you finish that kind
I'm done, yeah.
Back to the Isaiah 33:1. It says, "Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee."
Right, deal treacherously, and they deal not treacherously with thee. Right, like it says, he gave them power to what? Take peace from the earth. You know, so everywhere he go, he's a troublemaker. You know, you see, you might have something over there, natural resources, whatever, man. Here you go, boots on the ground. You know, he you go. He like, oh man, here come this nigga. He like Debo, like he like he like Debo for real.
Yeah.
Had everything. Debo's coming.
Right.
He's the real Debo.
Get out the car, Craig. This is the rematch. Coming back again for you.
No, we like, dude.
This is the rematch. No, for real.
No, we like this.
I want to know, man.
How about this is the rematch? No, nigga.
Yeah. That's what he terrorizing everybody, bro. You know, everybody's scared of him.
He said he don't do that. He don't pull that around the people around the corner.
Yeah.
That's how it's like he saw with Russia and China.
Yeah.
They trampled down on the weak.
Yep. Go ahead.
It says, "When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled.
Yeah.
And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee."
Right, because when Esau, 40, 50 years ago, when these countries were still more so agriculturally based, that's when Esau was dealing. He was weighing their ass out. India, China.
Yep.
See, he really fucked China up with those opioids.
Yeah.
He actually forced them on them. But see, now, even with the honey, China was spoiling America through the honey. See, a lot of that fake honey was coming from China. Like we brought out the fentanyl, those drugs, China. So now all these other countries is spoiling America and dealing treacherously with America. Like America didn't hold on to their deals, keep their deals. These other countries not keeping on to the deals they made.
Hell no.
Especially it's in their policy. I think it's Vietnam, bamboo politics. Which a bamboo, it bends without breaking. So they're like, we going wherever in our best interest. We ain't finna just be loyal. That's what they call they foreign policy, I think. Bamboo politics.
And that's when you said it, Trump backed out on the deal with China, man. He made a deal with China to follow the tariff for 90 days, but then stop all American companies from sending down microchips to China. And little bridges, like how they do those micro bridges, you couldn't send nothing from here out to China.
That's good because Esau really ruled this city.
Two.
Think about this shit, like you putting tariffs on them, right? The tariffs once they backfire on the consumers over in America. Like there's an article earlier, right? I was gonna read the article earlier. It's going to how Trump is putting tariffs on everybody, and then how the goods start flowing, and then people that was buying the goods they stop buying them. So that's all really ruining himself because in the deal, guess what? Once this shit, like the elders mentioned earlier, once this shit dry out, what we gonna do? They're gonna become desperate. That's when you around secondary 15, civil unrest. Motherfuckers are going crazy.
Oh, you know the courts had put it in was like, look, it's illegal for you to have these cereals. He combated the shit.
Yeah, the Congress, I seen an article too. The fucking Congress, when the Congress stopped this shit, he found a way to override it.
Yeah.
And Congress like, we won't allow for what was called reinstatement.
Yeah.
They reinstated what he put in.
Yeah.
He got a bitch. So let's show you that this nigga, or the executive orders, so executive power,
Yeah.
it's over the fucking Congress.
Yep.
That's what I told y'all. That's why I mean by that Devo is the ring. The first time we returned, we learned that now he back. It's the rematch. They stopped a lot of his stuff the first time, bro. This time he know how to override him and go around him like you can't stop him now, bro.
Well, the premise is war.
Yeah.
The president, another title for a president is what? The commander-in-chief.
Mm-hmm.
So a commander-in-chief is basically a general.
Yeah.
So you got this shit. War starts through trade first. So now you got all this shit going on, China, tariffs, this and that. So that's
All that shit, terrorizing the horse and shit, man.
Go ahead.
No, we was talking about Trump getting around the different legislation or or the courts.
Yeah, the reinstatement.
Yeah.
The reinstatement. So that show you that, hey, man.
He just do round radical stuff. I said today he pardoned NBA YoungBoy. This was radical.
Pardon Larry Hoover.
He's just radical. We trying to.
But that's the key. That's that smoke and mirror shit.
Yeah, God.
Let me get them niggas something.
Right.
Just doing shit.
They had a nigga crying. They had a 50-year-old nigga crying. He's like, man, they let my OJ free. Nigga was crying, weeping.
Larry Hoover.
That's like Church of Morales, man.
That nigga said, "Oh, Larry." I mean, you can't make this shit up. Like, nigga, you part Larry Hoover? Like, come on, bro. This is crazy. This is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand. This is, bro. He gonna do some old crazy shit, bro. I'm waiting for it too.
The blacks love me.
The blacks love me.
Somebody said, "What's next?" You know, pardon.
I gave him back that leader.
Yeah, they say you talk about pardon.
He said he gonna look at the facts. He should have pardoned Diddy. Fuck that.
Fuck it.
Y'all, you fucking with
Pardon that fucking everybody out. Who
They
gives a
always make
damn?
Jake the face of some shit. And Jake be the main one. We don't got no proof that all that shit true.
Yeah.
They always make Jake look. Jake did R. Kelly the same way. That's why a nigga just go whatever the fuck. The white man said I'm supposed to hate him. I'm about to hate him.
Right, yeah. I'm talking about what
You don't know about none of that shit.
I'm tired of these fucking people, bro.
Yeah. How about that dude out there on TV? They have created us to have empathy for everybody else but ourselves. Like
Yeah.
ask you about what you think about Palestine, what you think about these other countries. They never ask you what you think about yourself being a slave. They never ask us those questions.
Is that Bernie Sanders?
Hey, he said, you look like Bernie.
Hell no. Bernie look like he damn near about to die.
Yeah, Bernie's old.
Bernie fried as hell. Boy, he got him goddamn
Terry Bradshaw.
them Terry Bradshaws, boy. Threes. Them motherfucking Deacon number 4s. Go ahead. Let's go, man.
Psalms 119 and 126. It is time for thee, Lord, to work, for they have made void thy law.
Yep.
Psalms 119 and 126. It is time for thee, Lord, God by Shemel Shah to work, for they have made void thy laws.
Great work. We're going to bring a destruction to this place you call America like none other before.
That's right, bro.
The destruction coming for America is going to be the worst destruction in history.
That's right.
And we know the scripture calls this place Sodom and Egypt, spiritually, right? We know how Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. But this Sodom and Gomorrah, man, it's way bigger. Way fucking bigger. And this time we don't witness the fire. Those of us that are of the elect, we're going to actually be on the chariots, all right, watching America be turned to a lake of fire, man.
Yeah.
Watching all this wicked shit be burned, man. Place where we serve our abundance as a nation, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, somebody grab that Bible shot.
Let me get this real quick too. Habakkuk 3:2. It says, "O Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. O Lord, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, revive thy work in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make known. In wrath, remember mercy."
And that's what we hoping for. We hoping that we done enough to be granted mercy in the day of the Lord's wrath, man. Because even in that precept alone, Habakkuk, he seen everything that's going on before judges place, right? He said he was afraid. So even the prophets got afraid when they seen, the things the Lord showed them. The grounding of Esdras, man. Somebody can grab that second Esdras 16 about the shop. Because, hey, man, that's the spirit you got to be in. Like, hey, you see, like what it says, seeing all these things going to be dissolved, right? What man or person are you to be? Because everything we see is going to be dissolved by the thermonuclear fire. Everything you see, these fucking buildings,
This whole way of life.
yeah.
Or even the mindset of Babylon.
Oh, it said, and the works thereof.
And the works
Look
thereof.
at that word works, it means it's everything.
Yeah.
Even ideas.
Yeah.
Even the ideas that these people got, man.
Consumed up.
That shit ain't gonna be in the kingdom of heaven.
It's gonna all be consumed in the thermonuclear missiles.
Right.
The hopes of a man void of understanding is vain and false.
And these people can't see that shit. They can't see that this place is ready to be destroyed. These people are blind. Especially Jake. Jake's still in the congregation of the dead.
That's right.
Jake, like I said, Jake is just totally fucking oblivious to what's going on.
Yeah.
Even the ones that say, I know it's right, that's it. That's all you know.
A bunch of what you call it, Ichabod Crane. Fucking
Yeah, Ichabod me without glory.
Yeah. No head.
La Akabawad, no glory.
Riding a horse with no damn head.
Oh, that's Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 17. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days?
The days of what? The time of Jacob's trouble.
That's right, bro.
Jacob's trouble when this prophetic event is going to take place, where you so-called Negro Latino Native Americans is going to be in worst case, man. Because we know that according to Revelation 12th chapter that this devil going to come down with great wrath, man. And that wrath is going to be felt, man. And really that's the wrath of the Lord. Instead of the Lord created all things for himself, yeah, even the wicked for the day.
Yeah, destruction.
So this is the Lord's doing. So the Lord going to move the left hand. Then he's going to bring in the right hand, all right, to destroy the left.
Get that?
What? Yeah, he's going to send Yahweh shot back.
Matter of fact, hey, start packing this up. Go ahead, finish teaching. Just start packing it up.
Yeah, so basically that's what's getting ready to happen, man. Hey, Yahweh getting ready to send Yahweh shot back, all right, to destroy the wicked out of the earth, all right, bring forth that new destruction and deliver his elect. It's a righteous government, a righteous kingdom. That's right. That's the time we're living in, man. All right, we just gotta go through this tribulation first.
Right.
All right. So with that, what was all?
Go ahead. If somebody got another precept or whatever, bring it out. We still got no. I just have them get the stuff out the way real quick before it start. Coming down raining.
The beginning of sorrow.
Just get everything out the way.
The beginning of sorrows
Beginning
and
of
great
sorrows.
mourning.
You know, sorrows and great mourning. All right, Ezekiel 2. Within this book was found what? Lamentations, mourning, and woes. That's what's coming to you inhabitants of the earth. Especially you Israelites don't believe, because it's meant for you to believe, but you rebellious. So when these sorrows and mourning start happening, your ass gonna be caught out here, man. Run to your enemy for fucking help. He's gonna destroy your ass.
Since the beginning of famine and great
Starving,
death.
starvation. People killing one another.
Yep.
You know, because of iniquity to the bound, love of many shall wax cold. You're gonna run to your fucking so-called loved one, they're gonna put your ass to death, man.
Yep. Or turn you in.
Or eat your ass. You know? Niggas trying to survive out here.
Right.
And these niggas ain't got the truth, what they gonna do? They ain't got no fucking loyalty towards you.
Yeah, they said friends shall fight like enemies.
Yeah.
It says, the beginning of wars and powers shall stand in fear, and the beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come?
Yeah, that's including race war. That's when you look at what's going on like in Babylon, a lot of racial tension going on right now.
Yep.
That's why you try to release these niggas. You got this shit going on in Ohio, shit in Mississippi, and all the places, you know what I'm saying, where racial tension is brewing up again.
Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis, where Jake is roused the fuck up.
Yep.
Then he come in with this, we're gonna release Larry Hoover. If these little niggas gangster Larry Hoover, he gonna calm him down.
Yeah.
You know?
They think Larry Hoover gonna be able to calm them niggas down.
Yeah. They got Larry Hoover out there, you know.
Larry Hoover.
That's the big homie.
Yeah, that's correct. He's a shot for Larry Hoover.
Hey. That's good though.
Come on, right now. Take it to the car.
I keep going. Because behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute.
Yeah, your scourge gonna be sent for correction.
Yeah.
Because the Lord's gonna, it says nothing in Isaiah 6 that for by fire and by his sword the Lord people all flesh. So all these plagues is gonna come, it's all gonna be tools of correction. Famine, your ass gonna be out here starting with your children. You're gonna fucking be subject to these goddamn different diseases. They say a new variant out here now.
Or the 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they've been saying that for the last couple years.
Yeah.
New variant this, new variant that. Like, goddamn, how many times y'all go in the lab and cook this shit up, man?
Verse 20. It says, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always.
See, all this shit going on, Jake gonna teach us that Yahweh is doing this. They're gonna continue on trying to do whatever to survive this world, not have the Lord in their mind.
Yeah.
You know?
How you gonna?
That's your main fucking downfall.
Right.
You do everything without thinking about what the Lord will is, man. That's why your ass gonna be destroyed with all these things going on. You know? That's it on that.
Right.
Hey, so with that, hey, we gonna give all honor, glory, and power to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Kodesh.
and shalom to the Lord's elect that scours throughout the face of the earth. Lord willing, we'll see you next week. Shalom.
Shalom.
And double honors to the apostles and elders. Great
Great
millstone.
millstone.
That's right.
Shalom.
Shalom.